So this thing is on. Testing, testing, one, two, three. Testing, testing, one, two, three. All right. So, um, all right. So this is like absolutely my reason for um the whole thing that's going on, and I really wanted to talk about this because yeah, it's eating me up inside. Of course, I want to talk about this, but also everyone's been seeing that I wasn't very happy, and I can still say that I'm not so happy about this whole situation due to the people, regardless, that I played with and people that I stopped talking to for like pretty much a while. So I'm actually gonna talk about this and why it was a huge problem for me. Um, so everyone used to know like with me and Q was actually really good friends, and you already know because of the podcast that I do. He was my co-host for it. Um, and yeah, he was still my co-host at the time, but I had to reduce that, and I had to tell him like I not tell him, but I had to like just take him off of everything. Um, so it just seemed like I was getting betrayed for some reason at a certain way because it was me and him. But really, I like started inviting like people like like Shane to the whole thing, and me, Shane, and Q was like good three friends to kill, hang out, react to videos, and everything else. We slowly stopped talking and everything else. Yeah, like it was like a little bit of a problem, not a little bit of a problem, just like it was a certain way that I just felt like, hey, I don't feel right with this whole thing. They left me. They kept talking to each other and everything else. I left the group. No one really asked why. I was just feeling very upset when I left the group though, because like I was like, hey, we don't usually talk. I'm not updating, and like actually, the only thing is, the owner, which was actually a truly good friend, she literally said that she did no longer need my help. I am not helpful, and this is where I was just like, I'm very surprised that you would say this. Why would you say this? And why now and not the last time? Because I did help her a little bit throughout the servers, given like age shits, given like roles, some certain age roles, some certain I was gonna make gender roles, but except that like no one was like responding to my messages and everything else. And everything else. So I felt as if like like there was something wrong. I don't know. I got her away from Linux, and Linux was a person that really was like trying to sexually exploit her, which I was like, hey, this feels weird. And then I started telling her, hey, do you know like this person's trying to sexually exploit you? If you're like okay with that or anything else like that. She was feeling very scared about it and said that she did not know about it. So that's why I helped her out and like got that dude taken care of and everything else. Like yeah. But as that was done, I I feel as if like I was helping and then I was helping for nothing. I feel upset that that would happen to me. I was gonna save him. Um, but yeah, it's just like it was kind of off that I would have them as my friends and stuff, and that I would like literally hang out with them. I would want to try to hang out with them almost every day. Yeah, I already knew that Shane, my friend, was gonna be going to high school and everything else. I actually know he was gonna be junior of high school and everything else, and like I was like trying to hang out with them as most time as needed because like, hey, I like really care about my friends and stuff. I kept on trying to check up on them, no response, and it was kind of like to a weird point where I'm just like, hey, what's going on? No one was responding to me, and I was like sitting up there crying because I was just like, does no one not really, does no one not really like message me? And I felt as if like I was being kicked out without being noted. But it seems like that was gonna be a thing because no longer did I get any messages back. But I also like didn't get Q unfriended me, and Shane I have no results if he unfriended me or anything else like that. But all I know is that I literally couldn't have. I wanted to like hang out with them because like really it's just like they've literally gotten me out of like depression and everything else, and those were the friends that I trusted with my like personality because it's just like, hey, like we're cool friends, we've hung out and everything else. And so it was just like so weird that they would just like just like to say, hey, like fuck off and like unfriend me and everything else, which was like very weird, and it really made me confused of why they unfriend me and everything else. Like I have no problem with it. They could have like told me from off the back like, hey, like we no longer want to hang out with you. But it took them until like I helped them keep fixing it up and everything else that they used me so I can update their platform of Discord. They still use the Discord. Yes, I have no idea what it is called, but if I could, I wish I could like say something, but at the same time, I can't. I really could say for the best that thank you for helping me and everything else, but they no longer need my thank yous. They no longer need my help. They no longer need my friendship. So it's very, very sad to see that I no longer have these friends anymore. And due to all that, that actually really made me upset. Like, honestly, I started feeling very fucked up and very fucked over that they did that to me. And but yeah, I no longer talk to Q. I no longer talk to Shane, and they no longer talk to me after the last words were just "go fuck yourself." Honestly, I felt as if this was like, hey, like, what the hell? Honestly, I wish I could say like something more, but this is just the thing. This is the tip of the iceberg because me and them used to do gameplay and everything else, and I remember you guys like the live streams with them inside, but there will be no longer any live streams with Shane or Q, and I have no longer have any contacts with them due to like all of that. But I still thank you guys for giving me that support and everything else, and I really hope I can, you know, I just don't know what I can do anymore because due to me and them like stop talking, like honestly. I remember like everyone was just like, "Hey, what happened to like Shane and the Q?" And I don't know. Like, I literally don't know. They just started saying like, "Go fuck yourself," and deleted me, which was a fucking like honestly. And there we go. Um, all right. Well, there you go. So I just can't say anything on Q. I can't say anything on Shane on that part. We just don't hang out anymore. And I wish I could say something about that, but no, I just can't. Sorry, everyone, for having to say that. I know a lot of people has been asking, was me, Shane, and Q gonna ever get back? But Hip no longer wants them to talk to me. I think so. I think that's a sign that I shouldn't be talking to them. And I trust me, I really wish I could make it possible for them to talk to me, but I can't. It's not my choice. It's not my choice. They felt as if I was threatening. They made it forward to think I was like not. I don't think they made it to where I think it was like, hey, I was like threatening them. But yeah, honestly, I feel like very, very, very sad that all that friendship that I had with them was was very fucked. Now I'm gonna go on to talking about the whole Veal and Noah thing. Also, um, so I already know that I said I would be playing with them very soon and everything. I feel like not like I'm saying that was a lie on my part, but I don't know if they would ever want to play with me again or talk to me again. Now, the only reason of why I know that this is like happening and like they're not talking to me is due to Veals and Neon. I'm sorry, Neon's Discord getting hacked, and I'm not gonna keep going on about it. All I know is that it got hacked for some reason. I have no intentions of talking more about that. But honestly, he's asking for help. People are asking for help. Neon, I'm sorry, Noah's trying to help him get his account back. But I think there was trying. I think Noah's trying to keep off the radar as well. Because I don't know if he's targeted for this alleged hack, but honestly, I just wish them both the best. I really like I said, I've talked to them when I was like way little, and I've told everyone the story. Like they were good best friends to me. I honestly loved playing games with them when I was like on PS4, and I really wish we could have played more. I really wish I could have stayed friends with them again, but um, you know, friendships can't stay, and I am not good with friendships at all. I am like legit trash with it. That's why I'm trying to tell us tell of what happened and everything else, so everyone can have a true vision of why what's going on a little bit and shit like that. Like honestly, I just it hurts when it hurts when literally I was like playing with like everyone at those days, and as soon as that um it was like a good day. I really miss those days. I really wish I could have stick with everyone, but everyone did not want to stick with me. They all unfriended me because I was getting intentionally blamed in the Among Us chat, the Among Us LFG, which actually I was actually getting called lots of names, and those people weren't getting banned, even though I had like a bunch of recording and everything else about it, and like sending it to them because they were throwing up like a whole bunch of ERs and like the F slurs and everything else. I really didn't like those people, and to be honest with that, I just don't. I really just don't think like everything is fucking okay with that. But yeah, to be honest, it's just so fucking. It's so fucking weird with that shit. Honestly, like, it's cool that I've been friends with these people and that I've hung out with them multiple times and on a multiple day as well. But like I'm not gonna lie, when Q lied to me about his breakup and about everything else, and it's just like, bro, like really, you didn't have to lie. You could have just said you don't want to hang out with me, and that was like an honest thing too. Like he could have like just literally said he no longer wanted to hang out with me, but uh, truth be told, no one does not like fucking not like hanging out with me. Even with like the whole Ender issue and shit like that. Like I literally just like fuck it, honestly. Like This is fucking weird, honestly. But yeah, it's probably gonna be all from me. Sorry for wasting a lot of people's time with this. This is really something that I really wanted to get out due to some people actually asking me in my group, like, how am I doing? Why is like why is me and the gang like splitting up slowly and stuff? I'm sorry if you guys really like the podcast and everything else, but if you guys didn't, then yeah, you just don't really have to care about it, honestly. I will honestly love to come back and do it, but I may have to do it solo due to like I don't have anyone, any co-host or anyone that wants to talk in it. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to it. Until then, I will still be doing it. I'll just be, just doing a whole lot of other shit as well, like gaming and stuff. I know that EDV was probably looking for a live stream so far, and I haven't finished Deltarune, so you guys are looking forward to a Deltarune one. Um, I will do that one soon. I actually should play Deltarune due to due to the whole situation. Thank you guys so much for enjoying my content and everything else and supporting me. I'm honestly am I'm actually honestly like in tears because like, honestly it's really helpful when I have you guys around. Like, thank you so much.